Just past sunrise. Can't really see out the windows too well. It's not the salt. Like yesterday, they cleaned the salt off. It's condensation because it's sticky again. The dew point came up last night. We actually had rain here this morning. I don't think that was in the forecast, was it? Anyhow, the dew point and the temperature are both in the mid-70s right now. At least the wind has let up a little bit. I do not see any debris from parties last night. Oh, yes, I do. And the mystery of that broken wine glass was kind of solved with a little forensic analysis yesterday. I will not share. So the weather, interesting down here. It was not supposed to be that windy and gray yesterday that I thought. And now this rain this morning, little sort of low pressure system just east of Miami with some thunderstorms offshore. But it looks like the dew point wants to come down in Fort Lauderdale with some breaks of sun. This is our last out the door for a while without T-Rex. Going back to see T-Rex tonight. And as if the flights are going, boy, New England weather sure is interesting. Weather is interesting everywhere. But what I like to say about New England weather is it can be the most interesting weather on Earth because our air comes from down there in the tropics and the Atlantic and way over from the Pacific. And at the same time, the air can be coming in from the North Pole. And that's what's happening this morning in New England. The barometer is going up, the thermometer is going down, and it is windy. The pressure gradient is tightening. We've had wind gusts past 50 miles an hour on Thatcher Island off Cape Ann. Thank you, Peter, for that observation this morning. The buoys are all sustained, close to 30 knots. The seas have built to 9 feet at Boston, so it is a stormy day in New England, and it's not going to change much. This high-pressure system is coming into southeastern Canada. The remnant of Ian, post-tropical Ian, is going to sit and spin off of New Jersey for days and days. Christ Case posted this from Cape May, New Jersey, that the flooding may go to close to major by later Tuesday and Wednesday. Here's the Cape May forecast. Day after day of wind from the northeast, gusting 35 to 40 miles per hour. So say the storm started on Thursday when Ian was coming in on to the South Carolina area, and the wind's been from the northeast ever since then. So today will be a day, let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Today will be day 4, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, into Wednesday. So close to a 7-day stalled nor'easter. I call it a high barometer nor'easter because it has as much to do with the high barometer as it does with a low barometer, which is not that strong a storm. But wind is air moving from high to low pressure, and that cool high pressure system is going to sit there and stall and go to the Ocean Prediction Center forecast for the waters. 3 to 5 meter swell from Cape Cod and even greater near New Jersey. And this is going forward for most of this week. So sheltered areas off Rhode Island, you may get some okay swell, but it's from the northeast, and the swell info for Cape Cod is just head high to overhead. Look at that, 9 foot tomorrow. It's already at 9 feet, so that's underdone. Just a real beating of the beaches. Barrier beaches may be breached from Cape Cod to New Jersey, all the way into probably Virginia, I think, is the southern end of this storm over the next 4 to 5 days. So it's a major storm. The rain, boy, I'm glad this wasn't winter. We say this all the time. Boston, the forecast from Saturday was for 2 to 3 inches of rain, or excuse me, from Friday for Saturday. And then by yesterday morning, it was apparent that the rain would stay mostly south. And we ended up with 0.02 inches of rain in Boston. If that were winter, there would have been a forecast of perhaps a foot of snow that would have diminished to, oh, okay, it's going to just stay south. Cape Cod came in with an inch of rain, but still, that was kind of an underachiever. Now there's probably just some drizzle around. I checked the webcams this morning. Mount Mansfield is gorgeous. Vermont is missing this system. Mount Washington, undercast. How pretty is that? And then the backyard in Weymouth. It looks like my flag is taking a beating. I may need a new flag. And it's not going to end for a while. We get some people watching and listening. It's kind of tough to do this morning. Anyhow, I'm going to go down and say hello and see you later to Paulino. He runs those wave runners, and hopefully he's got some video. He saw me yesterday, and we saw each other, and he made some videos of going swimming with the fishes. So yesterday, fun watching the fish jump. The clouds really increased after a beautiful start. It turned into not so pretty of an afternoon, but good time had by all. The newlyweds had the pools to themselves as the Saturday night drive-in of the Minions was showing down by the pool. I'll see you back with T-Rex tomorrow. Oh wait, how could I forget to mention what the GFS has in store for New England next weekend. I got palm trees on the brain, but GFS has snow on its mind for next Saturday and Sunday in the mountains of New England. Really, we don't want October snow. It's not usually a good sign for the winter. All right, cleanup from last night. What's going on? And it's Saturday now. It's actually the weekend. And all the windows were coated in salt. But they're looking a lot better this morning. Nice job. Out the door, weather and more. Takes quite a while to do. Been up since about 6, I think it's close to 9. Been up since 5:30, really. We're back with Polino. Not much action today, but we have some fish. The sailboat race, lasers, some playing in the sand.
Have some small sharks.
Can you go out there and see if that's a shark making those fish jump? It's hard to get the fish to jump when you're making the video. Look at the sailboats. Just millions and millions of these little fish right here. My videographer today, going for the fishing. I'm going fishing. Are a lot better swimmers than I am. I got a couple stuck on my teeth though. Flies like a dragonfly. That's how fast they move. Or a hummingbird. Plenty of wind today. Actually, looks like we might have a little incoming weather. Is that cruise ship? Another day, another wedding.
One minion had a plan. His name was Kevin. He was excited to share his idea with the tribe. He'd been preparing for days, weeks, months.